Morning folks, I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. What I want to discuss with you this morning is a real simple do-it-yourself project called the pack sack. And long before there were backpacks that were designed for the specific purpose of carrying things over distance by large manufacturers like Abercrombie and Fitch, like Duluth Pack, and companies like that, people made do with what they had. And the pack sack is something that's been used since at least the 1700s and possibly even before that. Okay, for this quick pack sack, we need 2 stones, 2 loops of some type of strong cordage. In this case, I've got paracord. Could be any kind of cordage. And then some kind of a rope or webbing material of some sort that we're going to use for straps. The bag is important. It just needs to be a heavy-duty bag. This one is a barracks bag or a military laundry bag, but it's made out of a fairly thick canvas material. And all we're going to do is drop one of our stones into each corner and trap it in the corner just like that. Put a lark's head knot in here so that we've got that loop exposed. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, just like that. Again, exposing our loop. Now we've got one in each corner, and the top becomes our pack. So now we would just shove the stuff in here, and if we've got something that's fairly flat like a blanket or a tarp, it's good to put that in the very bottom so that it rests up against your back to give you that comfort on your pack of what's going to ride against your body. And then everything else can be stuck in there around that. I've just got some oilcloth here, a couple pieces of rope and some other stuff. Just something to fill up the backpack with for right now, the pack sack. Then we pick it up and we tighten it down, and if it's got straps on top of it, that's great. You might even be able to use those straps with this and a toggle as your pack straps. If you just took a toggle and put it inside here in a lark's head like this, you might be able to toggle it right through here and make this your pack strap. That's great if you can do that. If you can't do that, then you can just use this, whatever drawstring you have, you can use that to tie up the pack with, just like this. And then take your other piece of rope, put it in half, just like this, in case your drawstring is not strong enough for this. Get this to the back, wrap it around there one good time, underneath, and then tie a knot in it. You can put some type of a constrictor type knot in here where you go over under on this side and the same thing on this side. That'll give you a constrictor type knot that's not going to come undone, and you won't have any knots in your back at all when you do that. I got that one. I went over twice instead of over once and under once on my knot there. And once you get that done, you've got that constrictor type knot in there. It's not going to come undone. Now you just pick that pack up and put it over your shoulder, just like this. And walk over here to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. And now you've got, on each side, you've got a loop. And you would just put your rope through that one, come around to this side, and put your rope through that one, just like that. And that now becomes your shoulder strap and your waist strap. And now you can just tie that thing off any kind of a quick release type knot in case you had to get rid of it quick or ditch it. And you have a backpack or pack sack. Really, really simple. Okay, so you can see how this thing rides right here on my back. It's riding really, really comfortable right in the middle of my back. Everything gets pulled around and shaped to my torso. I've got a quick release knot in the front here, so I have a waist strap and 2 shoulder straps very, very easily. Now, if you were using the straps that were on the bag themselves, like we talked about, you're not going to have that waist strap. So it's always good to have that extra piece of cordage, even if you got good strong ties on the pack. itself or on the bag itself. But the advantage to having a bag like this is, A, you can put this bag inside your backpack as basically your catch-all, and then you can take this complete thing out of your backpack and have that bucket open to go collect tinder materials or whatever the case may be. You can then use this in camp at night for a pillow if you stuff it with things, or you can use it for a collection bag as well. It also works well as like a millbank type bag for filtering large particulates out of your water if it's made from canvas that hasn't been waterproofed. So a canvas bag like this can come in very, very handy for lots of things, even if you're not carrying it dedicated as a pack sack. But you can use it all by itself as a pack sack as well, very, very easily. Okay folks, well I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and this was just a quick tip or trick video on how to make a pack sack from a canvas sack of any sort. Like I said, it could be a flour bag, an old sugar bag, it could be even made out of burlap in an emergency, but canvas is going to be much more multifunctional for you. I appreciate your views, I appreciate your support, I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business, all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. Thanks guys.